there's one thing you notice about Jesus, it's that he never got distracted. While everyone else was focused on sandwiches, he was focused on what mattered most, doing the will of his Father. Just as he finished revealing himself to the Samaritan woman, the disciples returned from town with lunch. Now, their hands are probably full, they're focused on their task, and they're just trying to get Jesus to eat something. But in the meantime, the woman, overcome by her conversation with Jesus, leaves her water jar and goes running back to the village. She didn't even take the thing that she had come for in the first place because she had found something so far greater. So as she tells everyone she knows, "Come and see the man who told me everything I ever did," the disciples pull Jesus aside and say, "Rabbi, eat." But he looks at them and says, "I have food to eat that you do not know about." Now, of course, they're confused like always, and so they look at each other and say, "Did someone bring him some food?" But Jesus clarifies. He said, "My food is to do the will of the one who sent me and to finish his work." It's like he's saying, the work that the Father sent me to do is not a distraction from more important things. It's literally the very reason why I came. It's the purpose for which I was sent. It's my sustenance. We can be just like those disciples, can't we? Because life is busy. Responsibilities pile up and we get so focused on what's right in front of us, the errands and the schedules and the thousand little things that feel so important in the moment that we miss the thing that God's wanting to do right in front of us. And so while the disciples were focused on lunch, something was happening behind them. Those same villagers, the ones that the woman went to tell, are now coming out of the village and they're walking toward Jesus. And I can just picture the scene in my mind, the stream of faces, some hopeful, others curious, and some just hungry for truth. And Jesus sees them first. And so as he turns to the disciples, I can picture in my mind him gesturing toward those villagers and saying, "Look, I tell you, lift up your eyes and see. The fields are white for the harvest." It's like he's saying, stop worrying about the little details and look at what God is doing right in front of you. And this is the message that so many of us need to hear today, because we too get so focused and caught up in the details of life that we often miss what God is doing right in front of us. We stress over schedules, but he's seeking out hearts. We worry about tasks, but he sees opportunities. We are so consumed by the temporary, but he's calling us into the eternal. We worry about sandwiches, but he's seeking out souls. And so this is the invitation that Jesus calls us into today. Lift up your eyes above the busyness and the noise and the things that pull your attention downward, because the Lord is still working and the harvest might be closer than you think.